In an era where data had become more valuable than oil, the world buzzed with the news of an unprecedented venture on the high seas. The Dell Complex, a sovereign vessel of silicon and steel, was about to embark on its maiden voyage, a journey that would forever change the landscape of global data storage and processing. The Dell Complex was no ordinary ship. It was a floating data center nation, a colossal maritime vessel equipped with 10,000 of the latest NVIDIA chips, each one humming with the potential to revolutionize computing power. The ship's design was a marvel of modern engineering, a fortress of technology that could withstand the harshest of sea conditions while maintaining the integrity of the precious cargo it held within, the world's data. It was the brainchild of Dr. Alina Vortex, a visionary in the field of data science and cybersecurity. She had seen the future, one where data sovereignty and privacy were paramount, and she sought to create a space free from the jurisdictional confines of any single state. The Dell Complex would sail through international waters, a neutral entity that served the globe, ensuring that data could be stored and processed without the interference of restrictive laws or the prying eyes of government surveillance. The world's media was abuzz with speculation and intrigue. Was the Dell Complex a modern-day pirate ship skirting the edges of legality, or was it the dawn of a new era, a solution to the growing concerns of data privacy and digital autonomy? As the ship readied for its journey, a select group of journalists was invited aboard for a tour of the facility, an opportunity to see the future in motion. Among them was Maya Lin, a reporter known for her incisive writing and skepticism of utopian tech ventures. Maya stepped onto the deck of the Dell Complex and was immediately struck by the scale of the operation. Rows upon rows of servers blinked with an eerie blue light, each one a sentinel of the digital age. The air was cool, conditioned to protect the delicate machinery, and the sound of thousands of fans created a constant, soothing white noise. Dr. Vortex greeted the journalists with a charismatic smile, her eyes alight with the excitement of what she was about to unveil. "Welcome aboard the Dell Complex," she announced, her voice echoing through the vast chamber. "You are standing in the heart of a new frontier, one where data flows freely and securely, beyond the reach of any one nation's grasp." The tour was a masterclass in technological prowess. The ship's systems were redundant, its security measures unparalleled. But it was the NVIDIA chips that were the stars of the show, their raw processing power capable of handling an unfathomable amount of data with lightning speed. Maya, however, was not easily swayed by grandeur. She prodded Dr. Vortex with hard-hitting questions. How can you ensure that this data haven does not become a data haven for the unscrupulous? What's to stop the Dell Complex from becoming the ultimate tool for those who wish to operate in the shadows? Dr. Vortex's eyes gleamed with a challenge accepted. "Transparency and accountability," she replied. "We have built-in systems for audit and compliance that are as groundbreaking as our data processing capabilities. The Dell Complex might operate in international waters, but it is anchored by a moral compass that points unwaveringly towards ethical stewardship of data." As the ship set sail, the world watched with bated breath. Some governments bristled at the thought of their control slipping through their fingers, while privacy advocates heralded the Dell Complex as a bastion of digital freedom. In boardrooms and living rooms alike, debates raged over the implications of this new player on the international stage. The Dell Complex was more than a ship. It was a statement, a floating declaration of independence in a world where data was the currency of power. And as it cut through the waves, a question hung in the air, as palpable as the salt on the sea breeze. Was humanity ready for the change that was coming? The answer would unfold in the terabytes and petabytes of data coursing through the veins of the Dell Complex, in the ebb and flow of information that would now pass through this nautical colossus. The world had indeed been hooked by the tale of the data center country, a narrative that promised to rewrite the rules of data governance on the high seas.